Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly show, episode 28. And as you can see, it's me and Fuzzy here so far. Hope everyone's well and enjoying the Wednesday so far. Fuzzy, how are you, mate?
Not feeling very polished. I feel like the players, right, of Manchester United. They're turds. They're polished. They're polished, but they're turds, right? So I felt like shit, and I was like, do you know what? At least I'll make a bit of a visual effort to, you know, look as though there's some semblance of life, a sign of life within me. But yeah, it's definitely dead at Old Trafford at the moment, and the game is gone. Yeah, we're not winning this game against Ipswich, I'll tell you that much. At least they can't claim our undefeated from winning positions at half time. They can't claim that. That still go. That still goes. That still goes. But it will come. It will come to an end soon, I'm sure.
It should be good. So I am keeping an eye on basically Man United's game and also the Arsenal game, and I see some of the scores already and some of the people in the chat. So let's hello to these people first of all. As always, it's always to be living amongst these people. So first of all is Howard. Good evening to you, Howard. Good evening, all you beautiful people. Come on, you irons, and even Brendan, even GBU. Hi, Howard, and they're saying hello to each other. Good evening to Colin. Good evening, Brendan, mate. How you doing, fella? And also Michael. Michael, please. Evening, crew. Ole. Yes, and they're saying hello. All good. Chilly out, so I'm chilling in. Nice. Yeah, it's not good out there at the moment. Was hammering it down at one point. And they're saying hello. Yeah, so Man U 2-2 at half time. Yeah. Yeah, the Spuds are losing to City at the moment. Everton 1-0 down to Brentford. Thank you, Howard. Yeah, got the same thing there as well. Yeah, Yidders are losing at home. Yeah, still 0-0 at the moment. The game's just kicked off in the second half. So that should be interesting. Looks like they've made some changes because it looks like Kieran Teeney's come on now. And
Sweet Prince has gone off.
Sweet Prince. By the way, gents and ladies, 3-0 to the Hammers. Lovely. Take that one, Colin, all day long. That would be a very nice result for us if we can do that. Let me just get it going on there. Still. Come on, people. Let's get it going.
Gents and ladies. 3-0 to the Hammers.
Forest 0-0.
Is that the prediction for tomorrow?
Tomorrow. Yeah, for the Leicester game. Yeah, Bin Dippers 1-0 to the 2. Yeah. Shabozlai scoring for them. Dundee, Hibernian 1-0. Good evening, Pepsi. Lucky Bastards 1, Newcastle 0. NVM, Arsenal delusional, still think they can win the league. Yes. Over my dead body, apparently, was the comment from Arteta.
It's not just the league they think they can win. It's the Champions League as well. Don't forget. They really believe it. They really believe it. I believe that we're going to flawlessly win the FA Cup and, go unbeaten. Like, we'll score 6 goals per game in Europa League, concede none all the way through to the final, and we'll win the final by forfeit because we've looked so good in the warm-ups and everyone on the other team will get injured. And see, I can pull off this Arsenal fan gig quite easily as well, to be fair. I can pull it off just as well.
Good evening, Joan. Come on, the bees. Yeah, absolutely. Howard, we are wondering the same thing. What, no Guna? Absolutely. Sharky, good evening as well. Where's Anthony?
I have to change it from Guna to Goner. We don't know where he's gone.
The Guna Goner. Good evening, Terence. Tony, great to see you. My balls are still doing the fandango. Aaron is still doing the excuses. And that sums it all up, Terence. Arsenal FC all over. Michael's asking for you, Fuzz, what are your views on the 500 jobs going at Man U?
500 jobs that don't win Man United any Premier Leagues or trophies, full stop. And ultimately, it's more money saved so that the Glazers can get back to taking dividends quicker. Because let's be real, if United fall away to such an extent, they're banking on cost-cutting exercise as the way for United to get back. Figure that one out. Name me another football club on planet Earth or in history that has had cost cuts and then ended up coming back as a result of it.
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense.
They're going to be the first in history to do it.
Yeah, I don't know. That just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. But as we were speaking behind, obviously going back on what Michael's asking there, the fact that they're trying to blame the redundancies for Man United's form. Oh my God, Arsenal are kind of trying to claim a Chris Woods penalty because it's hit him on the shoulder up here, and they're claiming for a penalty. That's how desperate they're becoming. Jesus.
Well, 10 men and still finding a way to fight. We've scored. Yeah. We'll extend the gap to relegation. It's Harry Maguire, his lordship Maguire. He's found his way. He's stumbled his way onto the score sheet. Oh, Christ. Oh, we just need Lenioro to score a goal now. There'll be more goals scored in a single game by a back line than possibly imaginable for our front line.
Good evening, Matt. Hope you're well, mate. Good to see you. Big up Tony Panel and the chat. Howard saying big up to you, Fuzzy, as well.
Big up, Howard.
I think it could be down in North London. North London. Oh, yeah, good. Just seen the slaphead with a nice delivered corner and nice header.
Slaphead.
Yeah, loving life. Look at him. Look at him, loving life.
Oh, is he gone running around the pitch with his shirt over his
head?
Oh,
no.
He's sliding down the tunnel.
Knees sliding down the way. Yeah, knees sliding down the way.
The Harry Maguire celebration.
No expression from Amrin whatsoever, but there you go.
I swear, every time Man United score a goal, he's just like, oh, do we avoid embarrassment today? Honestly, this guy, I swear to God, if not for his payment or his wage, this guy would be gone. he would have walked out long ago.
True. Looking at the header as well, though, it's bounced. It hits the floor before going in. So I don't know if there's a deflection of the actual Ipswich player, but it's whatever way you look at it.
I suppose it could be a technique sort of thing, because sometimes players do head the ball into the ground with power, because a goalkeeper is going to have more trouble tracing a header that's bouncing off the ground rather than a straight header.
True.
It's just one height you're diving for, whereas if you're heading it to the ground, everyone's going to go, oh, you're going to go down, oh, you're going to go up.
Yeah, but maybe Slabhead was trying to go directly up that way, but ends up knocking into the ground, because we know he's not exactly...
his head's just a repulsor field. It doesn't matter which way it hits his head, it's going to go somewhere.
This is true. Good evening, Mama. Hope you well. Evening, Tom and Fuzzy. Evening to the chat. Good evening, Ian. Hope you're well as well, mate. And they're all saying hello to each other as always.
There's something else as well that it's funny that we say that with Amorim probably wanting really hard to just walk away. Ten Hag had an interview, despite being under an NDA, was discussing player culture, and it was quite obvious he was not talking about any of the clubs he's previously been at except Man United, when he said, you can say anything about any players nowadays, they are so thin-skinned, they get serially offended with the slightest inconvenience. They literally would probably cry over a broken toenail. or not a broken toenail. That might actually hurt.
I did see
just
it,
a slightly scratched toenail or something, chipped toenail.
Yeah, I did hear that. So,
So yeah,
got a corner.
maybe the United stand, the full-time Devils and the Stretford Paddock, all of these. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, Manchester United players. My words online have severely hurt you in the soul. I feel so sorry for you. I really do. Comes from the heart. Heartfelt apology. Now swivel on it. You bunch of pillocks.
Evening, happy, hope you well. Good to see you as well. And they're saying like each other there. Happy's coming in with Spuds losing, Manx down to 10 men. And to top this one, weaving off, old Haggis breath is losing. Haggis breath.
Take that one, Moise.
Moisty Moisey.
Then again, Sir Alex Ferguson was probably old Haggis breath at the time of him slapping the league.
Yeah. Evening, Joan. Hope you will. Hello, Fuzzy and Tony. People say not even watching the Arsenal. Coronation Street's more exciting. Yeah. She's also saying the Arsenal match is shit. Good evening, Ray. Good to see you as well. Hope you're all good.
Big ups, Ray.
And Colin saying, good evening, Tony and Fuzzy. You wonderful gentlemen. Ole. Great win. I have a bet on it. I have a bet on tonight on City, Forest, Brentford, Man United, West Ham to all win. Got to imagine what the return must be on that, Colin.
Oh.
Lovely.
And you're crazy, Colin, to putting a bet on Man United to do anything for you. Crazy.
Ian saying very poor look for Man United. All these job losses, they are mainly cutting normal people on modest salaries, it seems. Yeah.
Well, comparatively to other football clubs with the standard wage for your general club like employee, we pay quite a bit less than I think the average. So the Glazers like to criminally underpay staff anyways, as it is. So the fact that they're now just losing their jobs galore, it's like, we're saving lots of money, guys. Oh, really? Are you? Well, apparently your major cost-cutting exercise is, it's as good as the little bit of money we saved from Anthony and Rashford both being on loan at other clubs. Like, you save a little bit of money. Little bit of money, and the canteen stuff as well, by the way. You're saving £1 million a year on free lunches. So, no, you're not. You're not saving £1 million a year. It don't cost you that much at the canteens of Old Trafford and Camden. It doesn't cost that much. Someone's just making it up. Someone at Ineos is spinning that PR like crazy to try and paint Ineos in as bright a light as possible, but everyone is no longer buying the BS. As I stated on last night's upload as well, you've lost, Ineos. You've lost. Everyone has sussed you out, and now everyone's going after Glazers out again. We're back on that gravy train.
Here we go, on the road again.
Yeah.
Evening, Daz. Good to see you and all. It's still early this side there. Evening, words and pictures. Good to see you. London is claret and blue, 100% there. Yeah, look, Maguire makes up for his mistakes. There's only one claret and blue, mate.
Aston Villa. The biggest claret and blue club, to be fair.
Yeah. 3 points tomorrow. I'll be happy, Tony. You doing a watch along? Yeah, me and Budgie will be doing the show tomorrow, but I'll be also watching the game and commentating as we go along as well, because I think it's going to be quite nice to do that at the same time.
Oh, yeah, it's your West Ham review, isn't it?
Yeah.
The West Ham review in live time.
Live, yes.
Live. And it's live. Get Martin Tyler on as a guest, special guest.
Just get his face appear out of nowhere. And it's live.
Just have him just on for that. He'll probably charge you a fortune just to do that.
It'd be worth it for that, you know. Channel shuts down afterwards after laying out all that money, but it's worth it. Evening, James. Good to see you as well.
Big up, James.
Even in there, Brendan, Michael saying, laugh my ass off, Forrest singing ole, 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 second again. Well, there's a foul there, surely. This referee is letting a lot of things go, you know, in this game. But that's got to be a foul. This referee's shy, isn't he? Just bundled over a Langer and that, and all of a sudden, no. Odegaard just pushed him out of the way. I'm hoping Aaron will show his face on it tonight. Doubt it. Apparently, he's thinking about things. What your loss? What Daddy gave you the belly? I hope it does come on. Be gentle. We'll be nice to him. We will be nice. Kilmarnock have beaten Rangers 2-1. Wow, Rangers are falling apart as well. Yeah, Howard's correct what he's saying here. It appears all the Gooners have gone to ground. This is true. Very true. Just watch that for now. What's the crack, Tony and Fuzz? Dill, good to see you. What's your little upload you did the other day and that? Great little stream. Give you a like on that as well, Dill. Hope you're keeping well, mate. And yeah, go see Dear Boy Gunner. Good guy. Says some interesting stuff as well.
Hendrick scored for Real Madrid.
Michael Chelsea, good evening to yourself. Big up Fuzzy and Tony. Was at Al's Manchester Airport whilst I was in Stamford Bridge for the protest, which was surreal and experience. I'll never forget hoping to go for a game under the next owners. Yes, it was all right, mate. It was all right. Pretty pleased that I work where I am compared to there, because that was, well, yeah. It's a different place compared to Wales. I've been there a couple of times, but this was, yeah, the weather was crap as well.
Speaking of protests, I hope the Man United ones are going to be absolutely off the scales. I'm hoping they are. I mean, FC United of Manchester, the official football club, the fan-owned football club for Man United fans that left the club, left the fan base in 2005. The football club accounts are now coming out and saying, hey, just so you know, we still fucking hate you Glazers. Get the fuck out of our club. So maybe we'll get the March of FC United and Manchester joining the protests. It'll be interesting. Rival fans of other football clubs have started reaching out saying it's unacceptable what's going on. They're standing with us. This could turn into an all-out war, guys. Proper civil war. And I'm all for it. I'm all here for it. I love a civil war against my club ownership.
Yeah, make the change.
And then everybody else will start following suit if it works. Everyone's protesting from top to bottom of the country. What's going on?
Get them out. Daz is asking, Tony, what do you think about the game tomorrow? If we have the same kind of setup, Daz, like we did on Saturday, I think we've got a very good chance, as long as we keep defensively minded, hit them on the counter. We've got a chance to get something out of it. I mean, Colin's gone for a 3-0. I think I was put 2-1 on us. I think they may score against us, but I think we set up defensively and that counter like we did and keep our discipline, then I'll be very happy with that. Jones saying, shit match, shit team, shit ref, shit manager. Shit all around. Shit. Yeah, I mean, again, Joey, looking at you boys, you've had plenty of chances with corners. Again, can't capitalise on anything else than that. Look, another push in the back. Gabriel, and gives the ball away. So when you look at it, yeah. Forest holding on, they're making it 0-0, giving it a hard time for Arsenal. Long may it continue. Michael say, a bit AFTV is entertaining tonight. Yeah, well, I was watching some of the match reactions, and it was quite funny, the things they were saying. Frog, good evening to you as well, mate. You peeps.
Frogging a wow.
Terence saying, Tony, I'll ask Aaron to send you the pic of my dog taking the Spurs. Should one make a comment? I did see that picture on his when you did the stream, Terence. I thought that was quite fun. James asking, Fuzz, are you hammering in or out?
I would like to be hammering in. I'd like to say that I'm also hammering in than anything else. But managers at this point, I'll just say, well, do whatever's best for you, managers. I mean, every single person that takes that job gets sold down the river by one form of ownership or another. Whoever's in charge get absolutely fisted in all directions. It's long. It's long for anybody that takes that job, and for the people that say, "Oh well, these people are just idiots." Well, at the end of the day, it's like you get paid ridiculous amounts of money to do the jobs. It's like the people who do really dangerous jobs around the world, or go work on these oil rigs or something, or go out in these fishing trawlers in choppy seas. It's like, well, that's dangerous as it is. So, but they'll still do it because it's better pay than most average pay grade jobs. So it's why they do it. It's why managers do it. But if it was up to me, I'd just say, go head off down the Winchester, wait for it all to blow over. Just let the fans do the work and strip this club apart and just kick the Glazers out. Get Qatari in, because I'm sure that the Qatari bloke, the Jassim, he makes himself much more of a Man United fan than anybody else, especially for Sergeant Ratcliffe, because he was planning to clear the debt entirely. However, Sergeant Ratcliffe says, well, sometimes debt can be good. Not in football terms, mate. Not in football terms. Maybe for other businesses that operate in different ways, but not in football. Debt don't work well in football. Taking money out of football clubs does not work in football. It's a catastrophe whenever it happens. I've worded the statement like this: Manchester United, on a financial perspective, in the money that comes in, is equivalent to a bottomless pit of cash. Bottomless. The Glazers and Ineos have somehow made this club, bottomless pit of cash, look very shallow. Really, really shallow. That's the situation. It's Glazeronomics for you. But
well, I'm going to just got a Collins comment, then there's one that James has put there, but I'm going to say something before we go on there, which is kind of to do with one of your ex-managers. Collins saying, Tony, we're so happy and confident in Potter. I predict now that at the end of the next season, we'll finish in the top 6 in Europe again, and we'll be having a lot of money on it. That'd be nice. I think if you look at it, give them the opportunity, give them the chance, making sure that they back him. And the fact that he's looking at our youth players, it looks good for us next season. I must admit, I do agree on that. So let's hope we can, get the backing from the board. That's the key thing that he needs. We all know, as we was talking the other day, that he does back these youngsters, and it was good to see Scholes definitely against Wanyeri on Saturday. He had him in his pocket. It was good to see that. All the hype on him, but yeah. But before I'm going to go on to James's comment, your old manager, Jose Mourinho.
Yeah. Controversy. He's controversial. He's a racist, they say.
Racist. Going to be sued and everything else.
Oh, dearie me. Well, maybe that's just Turkish culture for you.
And it is. I think it is that. I mean,
to be fair, in another Turkish cultural way, in a video game called Counter-Strike, in the competitive scene, there's a Turkish team, super team that they have that occasionally plays in these tournaments, and the Turkish fans there, if you even remotely say, hey, this Turkish team, they played bad this game, these people will find where you live and they will send shit to you. They will find you. They will find your connections. They will take you out off the internet like European lad disappeared off the face of X. They will come for you and your whole family tree. Your bloodline's at risk. Reaper drones are flying over your house now. They're in your walls. They can smell you. Over their Turkish coffees, they can smell you. All the way from Istanbul.
The problem is, like, it's like one of those. We know how heated it can become. We obviously saw that with Souness when he decided to kind of plant the flag in the centre circle and what that did. So something
they're happy to basically go to war with each other, but nobody else get involved. Stay out of it. Stay out of it. You're not one of us.
It's just mad. But hey, look, we'll see what the outcome of it will be. Will either he'll go or he'll be sacked beforehand. But again, still being controversial as ever.
Yeah,
but he's running the club with Turkish players, so he just saying how animated they were. Obviously, the choice of words was not exactly the ideal thing, but
But I mean, monkeys do jump around a lot. When you see them excited, they genuinely do jump around. That's how they express excitement. So they're all on the touch saying, yeah. Well, I mean, go to a zoo, you go see the orangutans or something, they're jumping around if you get excited or hyped up by something.
True.
So, I mean, I think this is just cancel culture. It's just trying to make something out of nothing again. It's what it is.
It's an easy way, but they are quite heated when it comes to things like that.
Yeah.
I mean, because I know when we used to do Sunday football, at the Hackney Marshes, and in the afternoons you have a lot of Turkish teams play in the afternoon on a Sunday afternoon, but a lot of them, there's a lot of money that gets exchanged from here as well as in Turkey on the Sunday league games. There's some serious money gets banded around. It's quite intense, even at a Sunday level.
It's more money in the Sunday league level than there is in the Premier League. You just don't know it yet,
mate. It's quite an eye opener, because I know when we used to finish our game, coming out of the changing rooms, this bloke actually purposely parked his car right by the exit of the changing rooms, boot open, and there's all Galatasaray, Besiktas, all the flags, and even had some of the Sunday League teams' names. That's how much money was being pushed around on it. But James is saying about yes, Lucas Paqueta, his day of judgment is coming soon. His court case will be heard very shortly. The club's quite optimistic in certain respects that it's not going to be as bad as it is, but we know with the FA, they are trying to throw the book at this player. So it's hard to tell which way we can go. I think we'll 3-1 to the Hammers. Here he is. Good evening, Anthony.
Oh, you paracox, how are you?
What took you so long?
Well, funny fuck, I haven't got my cat. I've been actually busy when I got home. I've been decorating the house. So with me in what I'm like, I think I just want to finish it and get out of the way. So I finished it, and I just quickly jumped on here. So
you decorate your house in Tottenham merchandise. North London forever, whatever the weather.
Yeah, it's North London forever, and all I got is these. In the middle of the room, I've got the stencil North London forever, and next to it, with like when Tony's background, you got the two the castles out of the ground, the West Ham ground. With on mine, it's got two dildos side by side, and it's.
Superb. Odegaard shit. Fucking hell. Frog saying, poor Arsenal.
Straight to the point.
what a crisis it would be if we only lost 3 Premier League games all season. Yeah, very true.
No, true. We ain't doing nothing. We ain't doing nothing this season. We're absolutely not doing nothing this season. I mean, minding your game, Tone, on the weekend. Do you know what? It was a 3 o'clock game. I didn't watch that game. I was out, in all fairness, and I just watched little bits of the highlights of the game, and I thought to myself, if we was going to win this, we would have scraped. It would have been like, do you know what I mean? It would have just been a scrape through.
Yeah,
a very tight game. But no, I mean, fair play. You know, you've gone in there, you've done a job, you won it. You know, we need to come on and show our faces wherever we go, win, lose, or draw. Obviously, my camera's off because it's off for a reason. Because I still got bits all over the fucking place there still, so I don't want you. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean,
got his bits all over the house. I had it in.
He does at the criticism that the paint is not kind of in straight lines; it's all curved and.
Oh, it's lovely! It's done to perfection. It's literally done to perfection.
This is where we find out.
God.
This is where we find out that Anthony only decorates his house without any clothes on. That's why. He won't do it whilst wearing anything.
That's a secret.
Victoria's Secret.
That's
Victoria's Secret. Mark saying, problem with the environment today is the players hold the power, get paid more than their bosses, and yeah, we all know that now.
Well, yeah, they do. Yeah, he's wrong in one way. He's wrong, but I get it in another. Yeah, but I mean, you look at the game now. You know, I've been watching bits of the game, like because obviously I've been busy, and by what I've seen of it, the Arsenal and Forest game, it's boring. Nothing there. Like, there's nothing there at all.
It's the same old thing, mate. You've had plenty of corners, but no effect whatsoever. And looking at this now, Forest has just got a free kick. Let's see if they do anything with this. I mean, obviously, I'm behind on the time, so no doubt if anyone comes up. Hudson Odoi is looking to take the free kick. Yo, ask the referee, mate. That's what you got to do. Fucking hell.
I mean, I knew cauliflower at the post in the first half.
But I mean, let's see what he does with this. Nice delivery.
Sweet Prince hits the post.
Scramble.
Take a ball.
Player gets knocked down. One in there, straight enough. Right. Who's that on the floor now? Is that Odegaard? Never mind. Maybe next season, but definitely in 2 years under Potter. Let's hope Sullivan backs him. Yeah, exactly, Terence. It's the thing. It is Odegaard on the floor. There you go. Game killer. Good evening. And I know he's completely utterly finished. Yeah, Fuzzy's already said that.
Yeah. Facts.
Michael Blees is saying, Sterling's come on for you as well now, hasn't he? That just shows you. That's where it's going.
That's where it's going, yeah.
Wanyeri's come off for him. He took off Wanyeri for him. Yeah. Michael
my God, this manager, I tell you what, I can't stand this. Nothing against him personally, Tim. I just want him out of this job now. I want him gone. I've been pissed off now for months and I've been ordering it in. Do you know what? Mikel Arteta, he's seriously, honest to God, he's like a genital wart on the end of my penis. It won't fuck off. Seriously, I cannot stand the guy anymore in my club. I just want him gone.
Well, Anthony, I don't know if you see it.
Sterling hat trick, yeah. Back to Pepsi.
Apparently, the Moose on TalkSport asked him, "Is it your title hopes basically over?" And that, and his answer was, "Over my dead body."
Yeah.
And we'll fight to the end. It's still mathematically possible.
This is the guy all over to. And do you know what? I'll be honest with you guys. I read something that was Monday night. I read this. This was 2 nights ago. Do you know what I read? It was on the Arsenal website as well. Mikel Arteta, back in January, or the January transfer window, what pisses me off when I read it, apparently we could have signed Osherman for 55 million, but he didn't bother.
Oh, fuck.
He did not bother. 55 million.
Yeah, me.
It makes me think. It does make you think what this guy's like. Fuzz, your manager is shit. I got to say it. your manager, I'm sorry, he's a good manager when he was at Sporting, but he's come over here and I haven't seen nothing from him. I think personally, you may have been better just fucking keeping Ten Hag. But if you get rid of him, this manager that you've got now, yeah,
You'll take
right?
him in a heartbeat. I know.
Yeah,
To be fair,
Arteta,
you would.
please take him off our hands, or you, Tom. You know,
We're too
bottom,
busy.
mate. Thank you.
We're too busy trying to get our owners out. Forget the managers right now. We're at war with our ownership. Yeah, get Glazers out, then get Qatari in. Actually, solve the debt issue. Increase our PSR and FFP allowance, and actually start spending to compete, rather than save money to suck on lemons.
Ooh.
Freshly squeezed by Arteta.
fucking hell.
So I wonder if VAR is going to intervene because obviously the ball's come down. It hit Chris Wood's arm, but I think the way the delivery came, his arm was in a natural position. So I don't think it looks like it's not going to count.
No.
But again, the players, and I guess obviously there's an Arteta masterclass where he kind of gets them all to scream and put their hands in the air and wave like fucking idiots. Another corner goes begging.
Come on, you idiots.
And there's a foul from Trossard. Yeah, dickhead. Michael Bliss saying, "Man, you bought on a loan and now £1 billion in debt from the best club in the world so they can survive." Yeah, true.
We're approximately, in a financial statement, £3 billion away from where we should be from a financial point of view.
That's mad.
So we spent
Yeah.
£1 billion worth of transfers, right? Still £300 million worth of unpaid transfer fee, £700 million worth of debt that's still on the club, that's £700 million plus, and then over £1 billion spent in debt interest payments. So that is £1 billion put towards something that did absolutely nothing. It
Wow.
doesn't move the debt an inch.
Another free
It
kick.
stings. It stings.
Just got to let you know, Anthony, Sterling just give away a free kick. Just pushed him straight in the back. Morgan Gibbs White. Clear in front of the referee. Clear in front of the. He's brilliant.
Do you know what?
Good evening, BBK Sports.
By the sounds of it, he's only been on for 3 minutes. Fucking hell, he's
Yep.
my man of the match already. But
It's like the 3 losses for 9 draws so far, choking on the league like a Fairs bottle, only Fairs bottle. Yeah, we need a lot of improvement to reach Europe. I think hopefully we'll see it with West Ham. I think he'll get rid of some of these players that Lopetegui got in and getting what he needs. Keep the core ones that he wants. That's got a chance of doing something.
yeah, but I mean, first touched on something with his team. He's like just over £1 billion in debt. I'm not being funny. On top of that, you've got Man United that wants to obviously buy a new stadium, and then on top of that as well, he needs X amount of millions of pounds to obviously sell off this these players, this deadwood, and bring in new players for next season. So, I mean, how does that fall in line with Man United getting players for next season?
Yeah.
If they
Should
could
be
have it their
interesting to see.
way, they'd
And we just want to go
go
down.
entire
We
summer.
just want to go down.
So I'm behind at the moment. Let's see what mistake they make again.
Talk me through it, son. I hear someone shouting in the background because I haven't got the game on. You'd have to talk me through the goal.
Let's see. So that's
Well, I'm not saying anything.
Gabriel.
I am.
He's not too short to do the ball. Saliba. Let's have a quick look. I will catch up with the chat in a minute as well. Saliba's, I know what to do with the ball. Odegaard, back to Saliba. Saliba's going to get beat here by the looks of it. He's put in under pressure. He goes on the floor and he gets a free kick from there. So nothing at the moment, mate. Let's see if it carries on. I'll keep an eye on that anyway. Colin saying, good evening, all you wonderful, lovely people in the chat. It's such a pleasure to be in your company tonight and always love you all. Same to you as well, Colin. We all love everyone in here.
Yeah, that's Colin.
That's right. Game Killer, Fuzzy, someone put super chat in a United View channel and told KG to bring Onana back to Africa in the summer.
Wow. Yeah, I probably wouldn't say that comment.
Odegaard went to go for goal, and 2 shots Odegaard's been blocked on each occasion. Brilliant. There he goes. Wiping his nose again. Jesus. Or watch there. And it was offside anyway. Daz, I really don't think we'll beat Arsenal. Brilliant result. It was a good result. Well set up. Yeah, clear offside. Who's that? That's Zinchenko, offside for that one. Good layoff though to Odegaard, but the keeper beats him, and then the players beat him afterwards. Ooh,
I'd be told you are beyond, aren't you?
Yeah. That's got to refresh it at one point. Brentford 2-0 up. In one year's coming on now with a face mask.
Who scored for Forest, Buzz? You type it in, can't you?
By the time you get there. Back to the keeper.
Nobody scored for Forest, yeah.
At
this rate, Yeti will be the next goal scorer.
Ian saying, don't know what's been said about Jose. Never appears to have any complaints of racism at any of his own team with many multicultural players. Actually, I mean, Drogba has actually defended him on this occasion. Said there's nothing like that. Newcastle being completely abysmal today. Yeah, they don't look good at all, what I've seen of them. Pepsi, my favourite orangutan was that one in the Clint Eastwood films. Clyde, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, any which way but lose.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah. I like that one when he used to go like that. I go, right hand, Clyde. And he turned around and smacks his guy with it.
Disgrace at Man United, a crumbling stadium, a joke of a team, redundancies, ownership, no clue. What next for Man United?
Does the stadium roof actually just collapses?
Bristol Rovers track support the game. Right turn, Clyde. That's the one. Right turn, Clyde.
Yeah.
Howard, good evening, Anthony. I thought I saw a three-legged greyhound, Toyota Triumph TR7 in the car park.
Fucking hell, do you know what? Funny you should see that, Howard. That three-legged dog went past my fucking house.
Odegaard's off as well. Ben Scheit's come on. And Odegaard and Timber have come off. Who's come on? Partey and White.
Ben White still plays football.
Apparently.
Frog
saying, man, you have a Kickstarter up to pay the milkman if anyone's interested. Kickstarter, yeah.
Is your team still 3-2 for us? Is it 3-2?
Yeah.
Man United?
Yeah. But they're pretty much just survival football at the moment.
Mark saying, Paqueta were investigated by the Brazilian police and no charges, and they cannot end a person's career on probability. They need 100% proof. The FA, though, the problem is, Mark, the FA want to take him to the cleaners, don't they? That's the thing they want to do with him.
Yeah.
Trying to make an example. Everyone but loose. That's one. Sorry, I've missed you earlier. Got to run, guys. Give the lads a like, please. Thank you very much. Take care. Let's say now.
Big ups.
Pepsi saying, I think Anthony smashed the house up after the West Ham loss, so he's redecorating because of that reason alone.
Did you invite Ruben Amorim around, Anthony?
This could be
make
true.
him really angry.
I was doing a lot of, and I think snagging, not the other word, right? It's called snagging with the filling, the sanding back, the the painting, and God knows what else.
So Anthony, just going to give you cheer you up a little bit more. Zinchenko's been on the pitch for about 10 minutes, giving away about 3 free kicks already. That's how he's doing well. Sharky, is he a smoke alarm chirping again? Yeah, because this is an interesting one for Michael as well. Look, Arsenal set piece FC can't win a league on set pieces. You get found out, and it seems to be you've had all these corners in this game today, but what's going on with your set pieces? Not effective.
That's all. I said it before too. That's all news now. I mean, we got found out. The first team to find us out was Monaco in the Champions League, and then I can't remember who we had in the league after that. And we were pretty much found out from there. It was only going to last for about 3 or 4 games maximum, and then it was so easy to predict. Look, because that's the reason why Gabriel, our centre back Gabriel, scored so many goals this season. So
yeah.
Ian
said, "Do you think Deck will want to leave in the summer so he can win something?" So Anthony, I don't know if you've seen it, but I posted in one of the chats I was in the other day. Apparently, PSG are looking to go in for a Rice. Now they're putting in a bid for 113 million, but Arsenal want 133 million.
And how much they put in? 130.
They want 130. They're apparently tabling a bid of 113.
Oh, 113.
But Arsenal want 133.
is then again, you look at it, it's only £8 million profit. I know it's a profit at the end of the day, but it's not that much of a profit. I mean, if you sign a player for 105, you know, if a team comes into it, you know, like the following season or a season after that, after we signed him, you at least want to make. If it was 150, I get it, but I mean, even 133, I thought that's a bit low. But if Rice, it's down to Rice at the end of the day, whether he wants to go. I could tell you for a fact, Saliba's head is turned now. He's looking Real Madrid.
When you see him play against us on Saturday, he didn't look himself. That's for sure.
No, his head's already turned. He's going to be. I mean, and then you look at it. I mean, you look at Real Madrid. They'll have Saliba as centre back, and they'll have Alexander Trent. You know, Trent Alexander-Arnold right back. So you know they got good defenders for next season. So, true. But I know for a fact if Saliba does go, I could put dollars to donuts on it. Timber would be our next centre back, playing alongside Gabriel with with Skelly left back and Ben White right back.
Wow.
Yeah.
Terence said, "There's a strange accent. Is he a boat boy arriving in Kent? Who is the accent behind the screen? Is this as a weird blind date?" That's obviously back to yourself. Could be trying to change his socks. Exciting. Yeah, Sterling is on. Game Killer saying Anthony too busy with his dildos. Evening, Steve. Good to see you. Sterling hat trick. And they're saying like each other. He's going nowhere, Anthony, over his dead body. Yeah, this is obviously about Arteta.
Yeah, I don't believe that guy. That guy, that Mikel Arteta is a liar. He lives his life on a bag of lies, and he can tell us lies, as in fans, the club, everything. All we get fed is bullshit at Arsenal Football Club, and we got to set that. I just want this guy gone. This was a perfect season for him to sign that. When I read that about Osherman, 55 million in January, that, in all fairness, Tony, it did piss me off. I'm not going to lie. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, for not to do that, does it prove that this manager doesn't want to win the league? Because that's what it seems to me. He don't
Could be,
want
mate, couldn't it? Could be.
Yeah.
Could be. Colin saying, Anthony, mate, I said it. I said we would win a few shows back, even when won some money on it. Ole, ole, ole. You're just not squeezed enough lemons and done enough yoga classes. How you doing, mate? He's asking it.
I'm doing fine, Colin. I'm doing fine. I think the rumour has it. I think Mikel Arteta, I think he sticks the lemons up his ass before he hands them out to the team between them. So I don't know. This could be a thing. And regarding the yoga and the samba, yeah, that's a different story. They're on about knitting, matey.
Eh?
They're on about doing knitting and crochet.
Oh,
is it crochet?
Crochet.
Yeah, crochet.
City is still 1-0 up. Mikel, the Walt Arteta, Evans equaliser, for fuck's sake. Yeah, what a clearance. Ian says, Arsenal in trouble when Sterling comes on. He slows their build-up play down so much. Not sure what's happened to him. Yeah, great clearance by Forrest. Oh, supply slide. What is crying, but he's been waxed in the face. What the fuck? Yeah, I know a good doctor for that, Walt Anthony. His name is Josh Kroenke.
Josh Kroenke. Well, maybe you should bloody. Well, yeah, I know. I said it was on me, but but yeah. We haven't got any director in the football club as well, so yeah. So, in all fairness, it is all eyes on Mikel Arteta. I mean, obviously, as we know, Edu's gone. We can't blame him. I think he's seen this coming, Edu. And I've got to be honest with you. If he's seen this coming, he got out at the right time. And fair play to him. You can't knock him for that.
No, exactly.
So,
bloody Sid's not Odegaard, useless. Yeah. Am I doing watch along tomorrow? Yeah, I'll be doing the West Ham review, but I'll also be watching the game at the same time. So I will be commenting and taking on that as well, Daz. So yes, tune in tomorrow for that. Terence was listening TN Jez earlier and couldn't believe Arsenal playing Sterling as a possible answer to Forest. Yeah, that says it all. Big at Arsenal Manic. Didn't imagine Arsenal's non-existent forward line could get any worse. This manager has somehow managed it. And he said, obviously, if we had proper owners, this guy would have been sacked tonight, but we don't. They're the reason we are where we are.
Exactly. I mean, you look at it. Man City's winning tonight, team. They're winning 1-0. Haaland.
Yes.
Look how many points they're behind us. They're going to catch up to us. Forest is breathing down our necks. But I tell you now, within the next 2 weeks, Arsenal will be fourth.
Ooh, imagine that. That'll be.
But
and then what happens then, though? That's the question. With that, what happens then if that does come along? And the thing is, see, the funny part. I mean, W1. I know you've got the injuries and all this kind of stuff. Your youngster has made himself look a right fool when he did the humble thing against Haaland when you beat them. It has come back to royally bite him on the arse. I don't know how many times over.
Yeah, I mean they're going to be above us. You're going to be talking about the sending off, aren't you, against in the West Ham game? You know, I mean there's some. There is. I don't know if I got the percentage right, but from what I've been seeing and hearing, there's 50% of Arsenal fans saying yes, it is a sending off because apparently he was through on goal, and then you've got the other half of the Arsenal fans are thinking it's not a sending off. How can he be actually through on goal for how far he was actually away from goal? Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I get it from both points of view. At the end of the day, if he got sent off, fine, he got sent off. So even if he didn't get sent off and he got a yellow, I would have been happy with that. So whatever decision came out with, I'm not going to argue against it. At the end of the day, it was down to the referee because he refereed the game. You can't overturn that decision anyway. I'm surprised that they haven't tried to do that. Actually, to be honest with you, tried to overturn it.
The thing is, though, if you look at the video, I mean, because the worst part about it, when they showed you certain angles, first of all, I can understand why the referee gave a yellow, but when you look at it from a different part, you can see he definitely grabbed him by his shirt and then brought him down. Yeah. The ironic thing was there was one of these fan reaction streams that showed you, obviously the reactions from other YouTubers, and there was an Arsenal guy who said that Skelly was fouled, and it's like that's when the Arsenal fan base is in a different planet.
Well, yeah, but these people, the people that actually comes out and say that, I'll be honest with you, Tone, 9 times out of 10, there are heterosexuals. That's the sort of fans that they are, and this is the fans that we've got to put up with. Yeah. Because it's Mikel Arteta. Oh yeah, but he's doing business. He's doing this. He's doing that. Well, no, I'm sorry. You've had 850 million to spend. I mean, you look at Slot Liverpool this season, right? Spent £12 million on Chiesa.
Yeah.
He hasn't even featured. Hasn't even hardly played. Okay, they're top of. He's winning the league with Klopp's team.
Yeah, that's the thing about it. That's the thing.
That exactly. And then you've got our manager that's come in, spent £850 million on a whole brand new team, yeah, and won fuck all. So this is where people turn around and say, well, why are you so against him? Why don't you want him as a manager? Well, I just told you why. That's the reason why I don't want him in as the manager. He's useless.
This is the thing, isn't it? Let me just catch up on the chat, because obviously Howard's asking, was it a three-legged ground quicker than Sterling, Anthony? Rather three-legged ground in the team over Sterling any day. So was your three-legged ground in the pub?
Yeah, I would. I mean, I'm not being funny. If after this game now finishes against Forest, if they showed us next week's team sheet and fucking Rail was up front, I get it. Our goalkeeper might as well stick him up front.
Well, Arsenal Manic saying after today, Liverpool may as well just start fielding their B team in the Premier League, because it seems that whatever they do, Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then we come.
Well,
and how many weeks ago
avoid
was
playing
it, Tony?
Plymouth as well.
Yeah,
Plymouth.
well, and Plymouth. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean that does take the piss against Plymouth, and I you know, but in one way, I mean, you look at it. It was like what 3 or 4 weeks ago. We come back from Dubai. What's that done for us?
Nothing at all. Yeah, this is the truth.
Yeah.
Going back on the Sleeper thing. I mean, apparently, if the rumour's true in that, their agents and whatever have been coming over for quite a while now and keeping an eye on Saliba.
Yeah.
So 10% profit, not good. Also, we sell Rice. Who are they replacing Rice with? Good question.
Well, what did we read back in January on the transfer window? Apparently, we've got Zubamendi for 52 million for next season. But then again, that day when we heard that, that's gone south. We haven't heard nothing at all about it. So,
I mean, I saw an article. What was it now? Nico Williams have supposed to kind of said something about him possibly Arsenal being interested in him. I don't think he was entertaining it either. No,
but do you know what? If that meant getting rid of, I mean, you look at it for Arsenal next season. So, big up, Rich. We've got both Jorginho and Partey leaving at the end of this season, both on free. They're going on a free. Them two. Trossard is refused to sign a contract with us. Martinelli is not the player as what he used to be. So if it means selling Martinelli and bringing in Nico Williams, I would love that. I would love to get Zubamendi in, But I love to get rid of Jesus now. Get rid of him. We need a striker, and then the following season after that, get rid of bloody Havertz. Send him back to Germany. I mean, we can most probably do a trade, a swap plus cash. At the end of the day, just even if it means getting rid of Kai Havertz, that I'll be happy with that. Get like Victor Boniface or something like that.
Something like
Boniface.
Well, I know what you mean on your face, but listen, keep it clean.
I was going to say, once Gabriel goes, we'll be rubbish in defence and attack. Yeah, it's true. Rich saying, Tone, what a win for West Ham. That was on Saturday. Clean sheet away to a massive well done, West Ham.
Forget that. Forget that. We've just witnessed history. Right? World-class performance and win against the mightiest club on planet Earth, Ipswich Town. Listen, Real Madrid could not lace the boots of any Ipswich player ever. Their stadium is so much better than the Santiago Bernabeu. Their fan base is absolutely massive. Revenue streams are absolutely off the charts. We beat them with 10 men today.
Yeah. Do you know what? I could tell you're happy, Fuzzy. I'm
just fucking glad. I'm relieved.
Yeah, you've got a shot.
That's a relegation side right there.
You put a shot of whiskey in that chocolate milk. You have, haven't you?
I mean, Anthony, look at that. Look, from Arsenal Manning. One shot on target in 92 minutes against Forest.
There you go. One shot. One shot, and I bet that was cauliflower when he hit the post.
Jesus. Could have been Arteta, aka
Post
The Undertaker.
The Undertaker?
Yeah. Arsenal is the worst long-term manager at Arsenal. As he's still here. He's past the banter now.
That's an insult on The Undertaker.
He wants to know where you are now. He wants to know your location. He's coming for you.
Well, they're saying it was another goal scored by City, but unless it was ruled offside, because it seems like it finished up 1-0. 1-0 to City. 0-0 full time. The Arse Forest, Arsenal get a point. Not good enough for them, Joan. Not good enough for them at all.
No. I did say earlier in the stream team, I said I think we went 1-0 down. What it was my missus and my son, that was fucking winding me up because they were saying, "Oh, I can't believe it, we're 1-0 down." So I took their word for it because I'm in another room with the door shut. So
Okay.
yeah, bastards.
Terence saying Rice leaving for silverware, laugh out loud. PSG, laugh out loud. I've actually heard Liverpool also interested. Now, let's be honest, he's got more chance of winning Tupperware.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But do you remember that he actually, when Declan Rice was actually a West Ham player, and they interviewed him? You may have seen this interview, Tim. They interviewed him, and he said, "Well, if West Ham don't win anything," he said, "I would like them to win something." He said, "But," he said, in a football's career, and he said, "This is my career also I'm talking about." He said, "I like to go on and play for another team and win trophies."
I know. So why did he
And
fucking go to the Used Boys?
exactly. And then I think to myself, I think he will be gone. I think it'd be Rice. It'd start off with Saliba, then it'd be Rice, then after that it'd be the main boy himself. It'd be Saka. Saka will leave.
Very interested. I mean, Sharky's asking the question: would Arsenal fans take Fabregas as the next manager?
No, I don't want no ex-Arsenal players in charge of this club because it doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. I'd rather pick a manager from abroad somewhere.
Solskjaer. How old is Overgaard?
Oh, I think he's 26, Odegaard, something like that, 25, 26.
26, yeah.
Wow. Good evening, Obsidian Curse. Good to see you as well. Forest have just dropped 2 points. Yes, that's very true. They have. Nil.
Just dropped 3 points.
Yeah.
Sloppy.
Sack him.
Sack McKenna.
Ian saying, yeah, look, Liverpool walking to this title now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Terence, I love Tupperware, says Joan. PSV lost tonight. Oh, that's not good. Michael Blees is saying, Arsenal board are happy to have Champions League every season. Not worried about trophies. It's a money business now. Yeah, and we've already kind of said this. Yeah, it's true.
I've seen a new kit. I've seen a new new Arsenal kit for next season.
Already? Yes, no, funny because Lloyd, who's obviously is an Arsenal fan, you know, he throws his name every now and into the chat. He hasn't done it, you know, since Saturday for some reason. I don't know why. But he said about the new kit as well. He said it was quite nice. I said, "What's it got? A load of holes in it?"
Yeah, it's the away kit. Is a white one. I think it's the third away kit, and obviously like what people call it, we got that the Lynx Africa one, haven't we? And then obviously the home one, but they're going to introduce one kit every season apparently, so I've read, and it just proves that we're a merchandise club and we're not worried about trophies.
What are they going to call that?
The next season?
Yeah, the surrender kit. It's the surrender kit. That's what it is. That's what they're bringing it out for.
The referee calls for a forfeit every time he sees Arsenal walk out in the jersey. Like, hold on a second, you forfeit? No, we don't forfeit. Yeah, they forfeit. Okay, 3 goals, 3-0 loss.
Wow. Richard's saying no strikers at Arsenal fit. Did Eddie Nketiah score? Crystal Palace 4th goal last night, Ant?
Yeah, he did. He did, yeah.
Liverpool have just gone 2-0 up. So definitely wrapping it up now. Also, saying Rice, Saka, Saliba, Gabriel, please put in a transfer request. We need a revolution at this club. Wow. Going back on to what we were saying about the Skelly thing, that was a sending off all day long. Even with my claret and blue tinted glasses on, it was clear and obvious.
Yeah.
Aldu, old man, good to see you as well. Good evening. Hope you're doing there. By the letter of the law, it's read denying a goal scoring opportunity due to Raya being 40 yards out of his goal. True. And Raya got him the red card. Very true. Very true. Richard's saying he was right, Tone. Proved Ant and Arsenal wrong. All strikers injured for Arsenal for the rest of the season. Yes, should have signed Danny Ings on loan in January for the rest of the season. See? Of course, yes. Yep. Slotter's got a 2-match ban, hasn't he?
Yeah.
From the sidelines, but, you know, you just see him celebrating there. McAllister's just got the second one.
Trouble is, though, Tim, that's a true saying. I mean, strikers wins you games, but defenders wins you trophies. Having a good defence, but obviously we've only out of those two, we've only got the one. We got a good defence, but we got nothing up front. So if we got nothing up front, we got nothing this season. It won't surprise me if we finish sixth, Tim. If Arsenal finish sixth,
that'd be cool. That would be mad, mate. That would be mad. Jesus. Terence saying it was a red card. The goalkeeper wasn't even in his box. Professional foul to stop the blind man's opportunity. Very true. Frog saying overturn it, leave it out. Obsidian Curse asks, who would Arsenal get if Arteta is sacked?
Oh, blimey.
The janitor.
Steve Cooper.
Steve Cooper's.
No.
He's in rehab. He'll
still
soon complete his course.
He's still in a job. He hasn't been sacked yet, Steve Cooper.
Oh yeah, he still works for Nottingham Forest, doesn't he?
Do you know what? Everybody says about, I don't know, Inzaghi, Simone. I can't see those sort of managers coming in, to be honest with you, and managing Arsenal. So I don't know. I think he's going to be most probably an outsider of some sort. They'll throw him about 7-8 million, most probably a year in wages. I think something like this. Do you know the Shakhtar Donetsky team? That manager. I mean, I'm not being funny. In 8 years, he's won 5 trophies in 8 years. Give him a go.
I've got credentials. Yeah, so he's got the credentials.
Yeah.
Good evening to Exponential Anger. Good to see you as well. Are they seriously still crying about the obvious red card? Of course. It goes without saying, Arsenal fans.
No, I'm not. Whatever the decision was, it is with me. I agree with it, whatever it was.
Yeah, he was brought down because the goalkeeper was in no man's land, for fuck's sake. Yeah. But the thing is, though, Araya, I mean, give him his dues. I mean, he's got a bit of pace on him. We saw that when he beat James Ward-Prowse. But he quick, once they fell on the floor, he was quick to make up ground, and then kind of waving his finger to the line, saying, no. Too easy.
Yeah.
Exponential follows up with, I speak for all West Ham fans when I say we welcome Rice back home. Mm-hmm. Especially for some of the players we've got at the moment. Offer 30 million for Rice.
No, you won't get him for that. I mean, obviously, you won't offer the money back. I mean, even if it was 135, I mean, you won't offer that at all for him. What his point is, once he's gone, Tim, he's gone. You won't want him back.
I mean, the interesting thing was, I don't know if you saw any of the match of the day, anything like that. When Bowen came on the pitch to say hello to Rice and that, for some reason, he wasn't his happy, normal self. And he kind of had a little bit of a snarl on his face as he spoke to Bowen. A bit of sour grapes there, I think, but hey.
Yeah.
Arsenal saying, Tony, we need gloves are off between Anthony and your dear brother-in-law, Terence. It's time he faces their music. Yeah, Charlie and Jez. I'll be round 2, the next lot. Pepsi saying, before any transfers are made, get the clown out first. He is sabotaging the club.
I think we can all
agree on that one. Definitely agree on that. But unfortunately, there's people that are still very much Arteta in.
I don't understand these people, Tim. Is there something wrong with them?
Well, as far as they see it, mate, they see it as the fact that he's improved the club.
Well, in what way? I can't see it. We're going to be going down the league now. Forest is breathing down our backs. Man City be above us soon. Then when we're 4th, 5th, you think of it. I know they're losing now, Newcastle, but they can pull out wins out the bag. They've still got a good team. That'd take us down to 5th with Newcastle going into 4th. Do you know what I mean? So anything from now can happen. I tell you now, we're finishing 5th or 6th, and all these Arteta sexuals. Do they need to go to a hospital? Like, do they need like a lobotomy or something? I don't know. Can somebody intrigue me? Put it in the comments and see what you think of these people that are Arteta, these Arsenal fans that are Arteta in. Tell me what you think of them. Put them in the comments.
Yeah.
Because I'm lost.
Swap kudos for Rice and ask for 20 million, old man saying. Rice for kudos and chuck him Mavropanos. Yeah. Get shot of. Colin saying, I said Slot was a very good manager. He's going to win the Prem in his first season. That's why at the time I did hope West Ham were going to get him, but next season will be harder. And the good thing about that, Colin, at least if we do improve from that, I mean, I think, like I said, we've all agreed that Potter's came in with the right mindset. We can see that with the coaching team and himself, where they go to watch the youngsters, which is great because, it's been something that we haven't done for quite a few seasons now. So the fact that he's kind of benefiting from the youth playing, I mean, apparently, I don't know if any of you people saw that and using, Fuzzy and Anthony. They asked David Moyes about Ollie Scholes, and that was last season. And basically, he said, he'll be a regular Premier League player, and you could see it. I mean, not being funny, Anthony. You think all the hype has been on Wanyeri, which is great because he's a good player.
Yeah.
But Scholes literally had him in his pocket all day long.
Yeah.
The kid couldn't do much at all.
No. And I'll tell you something as well, Tim. On the weekend, my other team, my local team, Bristol City, we beat Middlesbrough 2-1. Earthy got both the goals. And I tell you what, I feel sorry for Earthy because is only every now and then he features in a game.
That's right. Yeah.
And I feel like, well, hang on a second. We went a goal down to Middlesbrough, come back, scored those 2 goals, won the game, and it makes me think this weekend is Manning, the manager of Bristol City, is he going to put him? Is he going to select him in the side this weekend? Because I'd tell you something now. Every time he plays, and he's got pace. That boy can strike a ball, and also his passing is unbelievable as well. And he's still learning the game because he's only he's about 20.
Yeah, 19,
I'll tell you what, if he can get a lot of first team football and he comes back to you, team, you got yourself a good player there. Because we're playing him in that cam position, like that sort of free role where you think Paqueta should be playing, as a number 8 that we said, Paqueta should be playing. Remember,
I think. Go on, mate. So go on.
And it's like with that, he should be in that role where he's been given that free role to run through the middle. And if he could do that day in and day out, and then he goes back to West Ham and starts playing first team football for you, seriously, that boy has got potential. I think he'd be a good player.
There is making a good player in there, and I think what happens if he does come back, we'll loan him out for another season. I think he just needs a little bit more experience behind his belt. Scholes is a little bit different. I think sometimes it comes down to the mentality of the player as well. I mean, don't get me wrong, Earthy is we've seen what he can do, but I think he needs just one more season out. Old man saying, could Arsenal drop out of the top 4? Being serious, I mean, you've just mentioned it.
Yeah, I reckon he will.
I mean, I just looked at it here. I mean, when you think about it, Liverpool's now on 67, you're on 54, and then you've got Forest on 48. City on 47, Chelsea on 46, Newcastle on 44.
There you go. He's only like 6 points in it, isn't it? 10, 2 wins.
Yeah.
2 wins. Do you know what I mean? And it's only bloody hell. We've got all of March, April, and pretty much of May to go through yet. So do you know what I mean? So I think Arsenal will drop out the top 4, if I'm honest.
Yeah. Exponential sound. At least Arsenal will still have Eden non-hazardous credit to the Clips. Yes. Rangers feeling 3-2 up now. 2-0. Paul Tottle 1. Howard saying the new Arsenal kit comes with knee pads. New Arsenal kit comes with a white flag on the back.
Yeah.
More comfortable where they choke. Terence Sand agree with about Fabregas. One apprentice didn't work. Why take on another? Mind you, as a hammer, I would laugh at a new 5-year plan. Pepsi saying the new Arsenal kit comes with 3 crutches. Frog's saying it's strange we could be level with Spuds tomorrow if we win with such an inferior goal difference. And this is the thing. I mean, we've got, and this is where we're kind of feeling the pain from Lopetegui still. Obviously, Everton, Man U, getting their kind of results of we're still in 16th, but that minus 17 goal difference is the thing that's killing us.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Ian's made a good point, though. I thought Ivan Toney may have been the perfect man for Arsenal last summer. He may have made a huge difference.
But there you go. We didn't bother with him, did we? Look how much he went to Saudi for. He really went for nothing, didn't he? So, I mean,
exactly.
Let's be honest. And then that could have been Ivan Toney. And then, obviously, what I've been reading, like I said on the show with Oshima, it just proves this manager they don't want to win trophies. We are a merchant dice club. That's all we are. We're in it for the merchandise only, not for the trophies.
This is the thing.
And saying that about your own football team that you support, team, it's sad, really.
But that's where it gets you like that, mate. I mean, like, you've seen it with us, and when we've had Lopetegui in, where it's going on there, which is quite ironic because obviously Michael Blees is saying if you're for Arsenal, Sloppy Loppy's looking for work, Anthony, to replace Arteta.
But that. You know what? I've been taking the piss out of Fuzzy. We were taking a piss out of Fuzzy with Gareth Southgate. Then me and Fuzzy was taking a piss out of Tone with Southgate. But you know what? I reckon he's going to come round and bite me in the fucking ass, and we're going to end up with Southgate.
Imagine it there. Your brother's saying, and Man United versus Arsenal in 2 weeks. You've got no strikers fit, so we can go 2 at the back. Harry Maguire and Johnny Evans. Job done. Easy, easy, easy.
You put them up front, Dick. You still win.
Howard saying that Mourinho will be available soon for the Gunners or the Gooners.
Do you know
Matt
what? I'll take Mourinho.
Do you know what?
Thomas Frank.
Lone Arsenal, Andre Onana, and easiest win of our lives, I swear to God. Just shoot from everywhere on the pitch. Or, actually, don't shoot, just cross the ball. Literally, the guy is pretty much Dracula. He's scared of crosses.
Yeah. Wow. Do you know what? I'll be honest with you. What Matt's put there with Thomas Frank, in all fairness, that's not a bad shape. That's not a bad shape. Either Thomas Frank, listen, if he's attracted by the money, I can't see him leaving. I would take Eddie Howe.
Yeah, it'd be a good shout, but I can't. He ain't going to go there unless he gets kind of. Yeah, I mean, in front of Thomas Frank, I can't. Like, as you know, I would have loved him at West Ham because I think would have been a good thing as well. But there's no way he's leaving that club. He's got too much a bond going on there with the owners.
Yeah, I mean, I've been watching, I have been watching a few videos of what Lee does, from the Arsenal Alliance, and that's saying he's mustard. Fucking hell, I hate that saying thing. I really despise that saying when he calls a player. And he's like, he was all about Calafiori. Oh, Calafiori's mustard. Oh, he's a fucking amazing. Okay, so if Calafiori is mustard, right? So what is who's all I want to know is who's the salt, who's the pepper, and who's the applesauce. That's what I want.
He's gravy, mate. He's gravy all day long. You know what I mean? He's gravy.
Gravy. Yeah, that makes sense. I like a bit of stuffing thrown in with that as well.
He is saying Allegri to Arsenal? Question mark.
I would
saying
that.
You can have Lenny Henry.
Lenny Emery.
Thank you again, Stephen. Good evening as well, mate. Hit the like button. They're saying the same for Hot Fuzz's channel as well. Ravi saying I kept an eye out on the games. Arsenal looked no different to the West Ham game. Arteta no striker is the one to blame. No, he had Mourinho, the goal striking machine.
Oh, I don't get that. That's pissing me off, that team. Why are you playing this CDM, a central defensive midfielder, up front? And he goes, but he scored 2 goals. Yeah, I know, but who were those goals against? Leicester, exactly. We know, I know, you know, Leicester are fucked. Leicester are going down. They're shit, they're fucked. That's the reason why he scored those 2 goals.
Yes, exactly. Ravi's asking you, Fuzz, thoughts on what United were playing at tonight?
Trying to beat the match fixing of Andre Onana.
Ah, superb.
Like Indiana Jones FC, The Great Escape.
Brilliant. Obsidian Curse has come up with a great one here. Frank is a good shout. Brentford love wasting time and rolling around on the ground. It's a perfect fit for Arsenal.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take him. I'll definitely take him. I reckon Man United. I reckon you won tonight, Fuzzy. I reckon your manager. I reckon he started the players doing yoga before the game. That's what I reckon.
Jeez, yeah. Howard saying is Clinton managing. He'd be a perfect fit for the Arsenal job.
No, everybody remember him at Tottenham. He was the one that booked diving into the Premier League. Let's be honest.
Michael saying Arteta has improved Arsenal. He has won a Charity Shield twice. Remember, Michael, twice.
I wouldn't even take a crap on that Shield.
Expenditure was saying Arteta sexuals laugh my ass off. They're even copying our toxic fan base banter now. It's true. Your brother saying I'm Arteta in Ant. I love the book. They never ending story.
Well, I always thought the younger sibling was a prick, to be honest with you, but these
Arteta sexuals were handpicked from one flew over the cuckoo's nest. No offence to obviously those people. Colin saying, Anthony, there is always lobby for manager for Arsenal, but what about Zidane for Arsenal? Seriously, there won't be no squeezing lemons for sure.
Trouble is though, with Zidane, yeah, I get it, but the only problem is with that is a manager, and no disrespect to Zinedine Zidane, he doesn't speak one word of English.
I mean, I heard, to be fair, right, that Zinedine Zidane had been taking English lessons. The reason why he was taking English lessons is just because he wanted to be able to reject any offers from Arsenal in case they were to pick up the phone to him.
Oh, fuck off. Yeah, they're 2 words. Yeah, I get it, Buzz. You're right.
Obsidian saying, weren't Arsenal finishing 7th before Arteta? He has improved them, but may have gone as fast as he can. And I said that the other day, funny enough, Obsidian, I do believe that there's a plateau, and Arteta's definitely reached that. There's no, I think he's taking them as far as he can go, basically.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, again, Anthony, just seeing to the game there, he's standing there on the sideline and that with that kind of like staring at the space face. It's like I've got no answer.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Richard's telling you, and Bristol City game got no game this weekend. Been moved to the best day, March the 4th, next Tuesday, Millwall away.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Arsenal. His birthday, is it?
Yeah.
Frog in the Wheel saying, yeah, they feel they have a right to silverware. Yes, unfortunately, certain Arsenal players do feel they're entitled. Arsenal saying this is the worst Premier League season in quite some time. All the teams are rubbish. Only Liverpool half decent, and a few surprise stories. Not a bad one.
Yeah. I agree with that.
It has been a strange season. I mean, let's have a look now. Just top of the table, obviously, I said Liverpool 67, Arsenal 54, Forest 48, 47, 46, with Forest, City and Chelsea. Then you've got Newcastle on 44, Bournemouth, Brighton on 43. Then you've got Fulham and Villa on 42. Brentford on 38, Palace 36, Spurs, Man U on 33, Everton on 32, us on 30, and then you drop down to 22 with Wolves, 17 with Ipswich and Leicester, and 9.
Mind the gap, Everton. Mind the gap.
I'll tell you what, folks,
we know the whole season's been tight.
He's done a fantastic job, Moisey. And do you know that Calvert-Lewin, that Beto? I mean, he's got what? Is it five goals in 4 games, or is it 6 goals in 5 games, matey? Has Everton played this week?
Yeah, they played. Well, they've just played Brentford today.
And what was the result the other day? Because they lose that.
I don't think so, but they've drawn 2 games. They drew against us.
Yes.
They were 2-0 up at half time and ended up bottling that game. Beto scored in that game.
That's right, 2-2. Yes, this is the.
They were going to sell him in January as well, apparently.
Because I'm glad
Yeah.
you said about it. We just brought this one up, actually. What did you think about the penalty decision?
Oh, for Everton.
Mm.
Ashley
You want to take the
Young.
one with Ashley Young? Yeah. Um,
He's too much of an actor. If he
Yeah,
was
I
more
think.
genuine about it, he may have bought that penalty. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
this guy's too much of a pantomime actor, and the
Yeah. No,
referees
it
know
wasn't
it.
a penalty. It
Yeah.
wasn't. It wasn't a penalty. Definitely wasn't a penalty.
I
You
think
know,
it,
if you want to
yeah.
go, if you want to play like that, you're going to play for West Ham, didn't you? Do you know what I mean, Buzz?
But you know,
You know.
the thing is you could have. It would have been more legitimate if he'd just gone down with the shirt tug from De Ligt, because that was actually a shirt tug. Harry
Yeah.
Maguire
Exactly.
was more or less just
Exactly
putting his
that.
hands on him, but he went down from Maguire's touch. Like, he just ignored the fact that De Ligt was holding him back, and it was just like, "Oh, Harry Maguire, you're now touching me." I've been shot. And the referee was like, "I'm going to give it as an on-field decision, but VAR, you tell me what it is you think about that."
I think, if he didn't do the theatrics, I think the penalty would have stood.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, but look, you got away with it. That's the main thing. And for Everton, they ruled the day, obviously, having a 2-0 lead and throwing it away.
Exactly.
Tony Mate Sawyer might be the next young player to watch from the academy to come through. Yes, he's a good player. That's another good player for us. So, yeah, I look forward to that one as well, Colin. Arsenal Manic saying, why didn't we sack Arteta instead of Alba? Who's more useful to us? Alba. Yeah, make it right.
Yeah.
Michael Bleed saying, what was with the DJ playing Stay Humble before the home game versus Man City, and that's come to bite you in the arse?
Yeah. It has. It has. Trouble is, though, I know with these young players now, they like to get a bit cocky, don't they? And and this and that and the other. And I get it because I'll be honest with you, there was a bit of cockiness in the last Merseyside derby, wasn't there? The Liverpool and the Everton game, the last game at Goodison. And you know what? What a bloody game that was! To have the last Merseyside derby there, that was a typical derby.
Yeah,
And I said that in the Sunday night takeaway show, Tim, and that to me, I'm not. It's not just all about goals and all that, but the way those players played and they performed on that pitch. And I think that little bit of scuffle that they had at the end, that was a good old-fashioned derby for me. I've got to put that up there as one of the games of this season, personally.
Yeah. No, it was a brilliant game, wasn't it? And
yeah.
If you want to sell something in the Prem, that's the game to put forward, isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah, Josh being the first team soon, mate. I agree on that, Michael, actually, as well, yeah. Arsenal Manic saying Eddie Howe ain't top notch in my opinion. We need top notch as a manager. This is a good shout from Colin. He's being serious about it. Would you take Iriola, the Bournemouth manager?
Yeah, I could do. Yeah, I mean, even the bloody. I'm not being funny. Even the Brighton manager. I mean. Do you know what I mean? I mean, but don't get me wrong, he's doing really well. There was at one time, if you remember when we had, who's the Bournemouth fan that comes on the Sunday show? Is it Matt?
Matt.
Matty. I remember I said to Matty, and Bournemouth was actually on about sacking him at one time because he couldn't pull the results out. And they stuck with him, and look at them now. I think we're Bournemouth. Where are they, fifth now?
So Bournemouth are seventh.
Last time I checked. Seventh, they were fifth last time.
Yeah.
So
It's obviously the way the results are at the moment.
Yeah, but I mean, you look at it. I think I would, because having him at the squad in the minute is no different to having Mikel Arteta there now. The only thing that he can do is just try to improve us and get us to that next level, which personally I think he might be able to.
True. Yeah. I mean, look, he's a good manager.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe Arteta's got to, get some tape and wrap it around his fingers. It seems to bring him good luck.
Yeah.
Frog saying Sawyer, Ajala, Orford, Adele, Richardson, all bumbling under it, which is nice. We've got good academy players coming through. Big up, Daz. Are we doing predictions a week with the FA Cup? Yeah, we'll do predictions for the FA Cup, Daz. So if you can put them in, unless people that's in the prediction things, yes, I've got to catch up on them still. I've got to do that. It's been too busy at work at the moment. I've been getting home sleeping like a baby.
Well,
Yeah,
you've
more
got
as
about
well.
6 seasons to catch up on, Tom.
I'll be fine, mate. I'll get it all sorted. Predictions need a reset. Yes, Pepsi, I've got to get my arse in gear. I'm not going to lie on that one. I'll hold my hand up on that. Big up to the Arsenal Alliance. Hey, guys. Hope you're doing well, Lee. Boris Johnson could be worth a shot at Arsenal. Yeah, he knows how to take people out. Tony, Tony, doing predictions this week or no? Also, why are my comments being removed? No idea, Daz, because as far as I know, they're there, mate. I've been reading what I've seen so far. That's interesting.
Is it being removed on the YouTube playback by a mod or?
Don't know. No, I don't think so. Because I don't see anyone else
I don't
being
know,
a mod apart from Mama. That's it. No, can't see why it's
They
that.
need them in the comments section.
It's in the comments there. They say nothing's coming out. As far as I know,
Yeah.
Daz, everything I've read so far is what's in the chat. I'll have to have a look at that. Mark was saying Arteta's still living off I was Pep's assistant and he's the best manager in the world. Yeah, Jesus. Mark was saying, question, can Paul break the 100 points?
Not this season.
Yeah, probably
No.
not. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, big ask, I think. 7 minutes of stoppage time in the Newcastle game, still 2-0 to Liverpool. Pepsi saying Arteta still on City's wage list. Sabotage.
Yeah, he's probably is.
Ravi saying Fuzzy, thoughts on the way United try to fight in games?
Great, actually. I mean, what was it? Delap was getting frustrated that Agate kept nicking the ball off of him, and he's just running off with it. And Delap was just like, nah, fuck you. So proper went after it and hacked him down. Agate gets in his face, and Masraoui just comes out of absolutely nowhere. It's the equivalent of an RKO. Just floors the guy out of nowhere.
Pole driver.
And literally, the laps on the floor was like, huh? What happened?
Yeah. What day is it? What day is it?
Do you know what, Tone? I'm going to go. Who have you got next week, Fuzz? Your next game. Who have you got next game?
I think is actually is it FA Cup action next?
So, yeah.
How about in the
If it's FA Cup, then in the league, I have no
Sunday. Where are we? Yes, Saturday, Sunday.
I think you've got us coming up pretty soon, but I'm not too sure. I don't think it's Arsenal you got, not yet.
Oh, it is.
It is Arsenal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Arsenal. There we go. Because I'll tell you
You've got
something
the
now.
international break up. Was it an international break or was it?
That's coming up in some point in March, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. So I go live now. He's going to ping up on my phone. HotFuzz44. He's now live. I'm going to go on there and I'm going to watch him. And I'm going to hear him go, "What the fuck did I just watch?" Ladies and gentlemen, what did I just watch?
What's going to happen is we'll say unanimously together, "What the fuck did we just watch?"
Yeah.
It'll be a split game.
Sunday the 9th is your game. Man, you're actually at Old Trafford for that one.
Sunday the 9th.
Probable, possibility. There is a possibility percentage chance that game gets called off from a massive protest because that's coming. That's coming.
Wow.
Also,
this one though. Sorry, go on.
Just a quick one. Jadon Sancho, right, saying freedom, freedom. We escaped Man United. This man's got 2 goals. Matthias de Ligt, the centre back, has matched his goal tally for the season.
It's true. Bloody hell.
So much for freedom, huh, Jadon? So much for freedom. How's that freedom taste?
Bitter. Look at this one there for Marshall Manic, though. Look at that. Look at the job Hansi Flick has done at Barca, and apparently he's on €3 million. Wow. Arne Slot's on £6 million. Yeah, Boza's on 15 million. Work that one out. Jesus.
Work that one out. And it was his birthday as well, Hansi Flick. I didn't realise he was 60 the other day.
Blimey.
Yeah.
But only on 3 million. Jesus.
And only on 3 million. Well, does it say 3 million euros?
Yeah,
so
euros.
If that's 3 million euros in our money, what's that? 2.5 million?
About that. Roughly equates to about that. Yeah. That's mad, isn't
it?
James is saying, Arteta meant over my dead body, are we winning anything? Yes, true. Young was a pen till he did a backward somersault. Yeah, Mark. I mean, didn't need to do it. Didn't need to do it. Yeah, it's criminal. That is. Yeah, definitely. Richard saying, question Ant, do you feel embarrassed that Plymouth were in the 6th round of the FA Cup and Arsenal got knocked out in the 3rd?
No, because I'd rather get knocked out of a not informed Man United team than the team that's down at the bottom of the Championship, Plymouth. Why do you reckon Rooney got sacked from there? Because that's the reason why they were bottom, because they were so shit underneath him. So there you go.
You lost to Pie Faces team.
Ravi's saying Arsenal cannot play with a false 9. It just doesn't work. Arteta has to wake up. I'm not sure he will. No, of course not. He can't let his cousin down, can he? He's put him in up top for a reason.
Yeah.
Michael's saying Everton have been fined 65,000 and pulled 50,000 from that last game derby. Yeah, I've seen them fines. Yeah, because it kicked off on that. 65. I mean, but when you look at that, that's not even gate receipts, is it? That
no,
that's it more in gate receipts.
Yeah.
Parents are saying Zidane, how do you spell it? Who gives a damn if you can't speak English? Half the team you can't play football. Arsenal really passion. So I think a great choice to make Arsenal never happen. Yes, Frog, he is on £15 million a year. Arteta. He was on 8 and then they give him a new contract and upped it to 15. Jesus. Michael saying Jala has scored 5 goals since he joined us from Chelsea. Okay, see straight away. Good evening, JP. Frustrating tonight. A draw whilst Liverpool win. Why can't we recall Isaac from loan to play instead of Mourinho? He's our player. Sky Sports keep talking about him being an Arsenal player, right? Very true. Very
Tim,
true.
did you read this? Do you know back in January they wanted 150 million for Isaac, and that was only just to talk to him, like to see if we could have him. The other thing that I read as well, this was on Newcastle website. If Newcastle fell to get top 4, so Champions League football for next season, they've slapped is a £90 million price tag on Isaac.
Wow.
If they don't get top 4, so look at the difference. There's what? There's 40 million pounds. Well, actually, no, it's 60 million pounds.
60 million, isn't it?
Yeah, 60 million pound different is less.
Wow. Well, it'd be interesting to see if they may change their mind, mate. But for that, I mean, value him at one point and then send him at a less fee. Is that down to how much he's got left on his contract, though? That's the question.
I think it is. So because obviously they knew they won't get that for him again. I didn't think they'd get 150 million for him anyway. You know what I mean? But 90 million, that seems more realistic. So obviously, if Newcastle don't get top 4, that's the price that's the price tag they've slapped on him. Basically, it's 90 million.
Wow. So just coming, So obviously the game's finished and Liverpool now 13 points clear. 13 points. Let that one sink in.
In the season day.
In the season, yeah. Stephen's saying, and we've signed that Cummins left from Celtic as well. Yes, we have indeed. So that's looking forward to there. Arteta deleting comments. Yeah, Arteta deleting your comments, Des. Don't like you in there. Big up Adama. Good to see you. When are you going to finally rename the show with a more appropriate title? The Bald, the Bad, and the Ugly. Colin's saying, Tony Fuzzy Anthony, just want to say, great show and been great being in your company. Same with you as well, Colin. Going to give Budgie some comments. See you all next time. God bless you, you lovely gentlemen. Thanks, Colin, for being in with us.
Yeah, Colin. Yeah, mate.
Pepper saying the Bald, the Bad, the Invisible. Sailor there. Good evening to Leon Nikra. Playing Lego Head more money doesn't make him a better manager. 100% agree. Yeah, doesn't make sense why they upped his money. Really don't understand it. Lataz Colon and Eros. Good evening to yourself. Someone please take me out of my misery. Yeah, Adama sort you out. Look, come here, Eros. I'll do it. Then you need an E, please, Ross. I Dharma passes the gun. So Arteta's sponged 75 million out of Arsenal for them to win FA.
Yeah.
75. I mean, Jesus Christ, when you look at that, mate, now.
Yeah. Exactly. I can't be. It's spot on. That comment is spot on. And this is what riles me about the fan base. It really does. And when I literally I've been watching different shows, and what they're saying about it and stuff, and it's just infuriating. You know, obviously you got that crap
Take care, Colin.
AFTV. They
Yeah.
stuff on there. You know, you got them, and you got other people on other channels that talks a load of crap. I'm sorry, but I'll be honest with you now, Tim. I've unsubscribed to them. I'm actually thinking,
You
maybe
are still
it's a
subscribed
definite.
to them.
No. Maybe it is. This might be a definite. I don't know, but I can't be bothered hearing all the crap anymore, all the rubbish, all the pathetic excuses, and that of this pathetic manager that we've got in charge of our football club. I've actually been thinking of temporarily, coming off YouTube for a bit. I've been thinking that now for the last few months. Yeah.
Well, good evening to Mike, West Ham United. He's saying here, is Bristol in a blackout? Well, we know the reason why now. After you saying that, and we know that. He was saying
he's stuck in. He's stuck in.
I wouldn't show my face either if I was Anthony Ross is saying there. Adama comes up with Bristol should be blacked out permanently. Dear me. Nightle, Daz, again, thank you very much.
No, not Daz.
Adama follows up with I wouldn't speak either if I was Anthony. Brendan, Howard, it's Wednesday. Come on. Yep, you know where you got to be. Anthony's only wearing his Arteta thong and willies. 13 unlucky for Arsenal. Obsidian skating there. Mike saying Anthony on slot meter. Your brother saying Ant has agreed if Man United beats Arsenal, he's going to dress up like Freddie Mercury and put the vacuum around his living room and load it on here.
Fuck off. Piss off. Only because he does that. He's under the thumb.
He's on the payroll.
Lee's saying. All the more reason, Tugs. Yeah.
He's mustard. He's mustard, would he?
Old school hammers are on at the moment as well. So, to old Budgie and Kieran. Frog saying, who knocked Arsenal out of the FA Cup last season? Mine's gone blank. As usual, he appeared. He disappeared, did he, for a little while? Let's hope he's all right. Jesus Christ, just what a puke Ross is saying there. Michael Blees saying, I've just seen possession stats from the Man U game. Man U 44%, Ipswich 56%.
Yeah, that's true. That is literally that pinged up on my phone. That was going to be my next comment to Fuzzy, but obviously, what do you think of that, Fuzzy? Even though you've won the game, I'm not a stat man. I think go in there, get the game won, and get out. Fair enough.
Men.
But yeah, it is 10 men. Yeah.
So the game plan sort of changes. Plus, I think for a player that's sort of a possession player like Dorgu, he's somebody that actually will look after the ball in possession. So you're bound to have high stats with your 11 players on the pitch rather than 10. But it's a mentality thing as well. The players do go into a shell whenever the team gets hit with a little bit of adversity. Because they'll cry if a fan disses them online. Garnacho's social media post just features him blowing a massive booger out of his nostril. Nice. No caption or anything, just that on its own after he got subbed off. So,
and who was this?
That was Garnacho, because he got sacrificed after we got a red card.
All right. Fuzzy, if you had to put a price on it, how much do you think that bogey is actually worth?
One of the rats on the pitch has probably already eaten it. But...
Eaten it already, yeah.
Oh,
just
I was just fucking so close to Dominic Pizza, you bastard. Seriously, I am.
Just make sure that they don't stick any of the seasoning, like Snottergard. Your pizza's being made by Snottergard.
Oh, God.
Enjoy.
Just to make you aware of this one as well, apparently Liverpool unbeaten in 24 games now, the Premier League games. There he goes. Yeah. James said, I believe Arteta was the second highest earner after Pep in the world. Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Mike, West Ham United saying, Anthony, most people wear a black armband. Arsenal Mannix has got as well. Take care, boys. Arteta out. Cronky's out. I've never subscribed to them.
Yeah.
Good.
100%. England ladies did beat Spain ladies 1-0 tonight. Saw that as well. Adama saying, would just like to say, terrible show, pitiful channel, absolute waste of anyone's time watching this bullshit. Subscribe, like, and share as always. So you don't trust the process, Anthony? Shark is asking.
No, fuck the process. The only process that I know is it comes in a tin of peas.
Yeah. People saying, Anthony going to do a Terry and disappear off YouTube. Eros said, Anthony, if you can only see the smiles on these two bastards' faces right there.
Yeah.
If you want top tier football fan content, please look elsewhere. That being said, smash the like. Thank you, Adama, as always. Didn't you have more subscribers, mate? No, 890. I'm 10 away from the 900. 10 away. Terence saying, great show. Happy you allow me to have a voice. Always, you know that, Terence. What is the link for old school hammers? Will Budgie be sober? Hopefully at this time of the way he will be.
Quick, unsubscribe.
Terence, what you've got to do is go on to the
Unsubbed.
Terence, go on to the West Ham Network and you will find them on there. They go on the West Ham Network channel. James is also going as well. Great show, guys. See you next time. Yeah, be around for tomorrow. Me and Budgie back again. At the Diva, I'm thinking of leaving YouTube. What the fuck was that? You know, it might slip up on Arnie's snot. You never know.
Yeah.
Later, JO in there. And Michael Chill saying, Arsenal a gift. Keeps on giving. Arteta Cronkies forever.
Nah.
So, so on that note, basically, for those, if you can, do you want to do your FA predictions, put them in the community channel as always, if you don't mind. Michael Bleed's coming in with the last one here. How many clubs' fan bases will start protesting within the next 5 years about owners' ticket prices, etc.? Was a good shout.
Yeah, it's a good show.
I think
Good show.
You know, if
I
you
don't
look
think
at
we
it,
need protesters thing. I just think it just needs people not just turning up.
that's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah, just don't bother fucking turning up. Don't need a protest. I can't say I'm only saying that because I can't stand protesters. Personally, I think they're a bunch of pricks, and they danger people's lives on some of them. What you can see, like, do you know what I mean? Fucking strapping yourself to a lamppost and running out in the middle of a road, fucking with your schlong hanging out, going, "Ooh, the protester!" Fuck off. I'm not into that shit.
Oil. What's helicoptering it on the M25?
I think if you look at it, though, I think you will see a few doing it.
Yeah.
Because as we know, the way it's going at the moment with the concessions and stuff like this, and as we've seen yesterday that the energy prices have all been put up by certain energy companies, 6.7%, something like that, something stupid. Some even more. Big up to Eros as well. Take care, gentlemen. Take care, chat. Free Palestine from Pepsi for a change. Interesting. And Terence saying, great shout. Tickets out of reach of fans. Yeah, this is the thing. Yeah. I mean, the key thing there is the merch and everything else than that. Should be doing it all now. All fans are affected. 100% Leon. It is true. I mean, the problem is we know full well you're going to get a certain core that will protest, but unfortunately you're going to see the other lot still going into the shop buying merch, buying season tickets.
Yeah. people,
No.
if you want a decent top, whatever team you support, just download an app. The app gate, right? I'm not saying the full name, right? But and buy a top from there. You can get two football tops, brand new, 50 quid.
Yeah.
Bargain.
That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, Michael Blees is saying in 10 years, all games will be on Netflix pay-per season. They may kill stadium football. The interesting thing on that, Michael, was I remember when Sky first came in, they were talking about doing a season ticket where you just pay for you buy the season ticket and you can watch all the games for your team. But they never brought it in for some reason, even though they can do it if they wanted to.
They will, Tim. I think they will. I think it's like West Ham. Let's say, for instance, we got it'd be like a Man U TV, Arsenal TV, and West Ham fan team or whatever it is, and they get you to watch all their games, and you'll have to pay a monthly subscription, like a price of obviously it's a price of a season ticket, but you split it down obviously per monthly payments, and I can see it happening. I can see that happening as well. But if that happens, if you're in a stadium with 60,000, what is it? Are you going to lose 20,000 of your fans at least? Do you know what I mean?
But this is the thing. But it's something that's got to be done, as you said.
Yeah.
But it will, as you said, it will kill stadium football because who wants to? I mean, don't get me wrong. We're not. It's nice being in the atmosphere and so forth. But full well, get in there. Then you got to pay for food, maybe some beers.
Yeah.
Get a program. Maybe, and when you look at all things, that all adds up, and then you've got to make that shit-ass journey back.
Exactly. And if you're fuzzy going to a game, you get your first, you pick up your first win in 5 games. Think of the condom machines as well, those prices. That's going to be like...
No, you can't sell condoms at Old Trafford because they'll all have holes in, won't they?
Oh, well, true. They split, don't they? They split like the roof.
Because not being funny, do you
just
remember, was it a couple of seasons back, Arsenal Alex? He went to a protest at the Emirates, and he's expected to see all these hundreds to thousands of fans around.
Yeah.
When you looked at it, I think it was like a couple of hundred. That was it. He was well disappointed. I think even what's his name, that Curtis Shaw, he was going to make the trip down, and when he sort of saw about it, he stayed in his car and went back home.
Yeah.
Which said, "And you don't like protesters. I bet you love to see one outside the Emirates Stadium singing and shouting Arteta in."
No. He didn't like them as well.
How can a protester tie themselves to a lamppost and run across the road with their schlong out? Anthony, try harder, he's saying.
Oh, cheers, mate.
Search for a bladdered hammer. For the old for Terence. Yes, I'm good, mate. Just recharging the batteries for the live stream. There's so much I want to say. Just being at Stamford Bridge was so surreal. Simon Jordan could get in the bin. Good old Simon Jordan. Cameron player Sunday. Possibly. Leon saying club owners would oppose Netflix type bollocking with some building new stadiums. Yeah, Newcastle's looking at doing that, aren't they? Meaning players wearing cameras. Yeah, you imagine that. You can get tiny ones now. Frogging for the live stream tomorrow. Stadiums just get filled up with tourists. Yeah, West Ham was already there, basically. Tony, can you write down how to get to that channel? Said too quick. West Ham Network. That's what you need, Terence. West Ham Network. And you'll find them there.
Yeah. WESTHAMNETWORK. COCOYI. Come on, you idiots. There we go.
there you go. Thanks, Leon. There you go, Terence. West Ham. That's what you've got to look for. Which is saying £27 for fish and chips at the Emirates, but you get a free squirt of lemon on your fish. Not bad for a bargain. Pepsi, the poison of social media. So many are hooks on it, mate. Yeah. Dharma's saying typical sheepshaker, worried about the high price of condoms. And Fuzz, would it have been better to take Hoyland off instead?
It's always better to take off Hoyland. It'll be even better to sack him.
Typical sheepshagger. Typical sheepshagger. I'm not. Hang on. No disrespect to them, but I'm not Welsh.
You're close
Some
enough to
Italians.
the border.
Michael's saying, how's Budgie Tont feeling better after beating Arsenal at the weekend? Yeah, he should be fine. Go over to the West Ham network. So go and see him and Kieran on Old School Network, Old School Hammers. You'll see and give him a comment anyway.
Yeah. Well, I don't blame them because they two are all these lot are fucking off now to watch Budgie and Kieran. They've seen your two faces long enough now, haven't they? That's the truth. That's what
It's true, mate. It's true.
That's
For those still with us,
talking about condoms. Oh, yeah, he's brought up condoms again. Right, let's click off. Next show.
Richard's just saying for the last one, just a quick one on about all these managers tonight to replace Arteta. Not once that Crystal Palace manager been mentioned. Glasner, what a job he's doing this season. Well, he was nearly getting the boot, Richard. So he was, he's turned it around.
Yeah.
Tractor sheep, they're all linked. They're all linked, tractors and sheep. Mark was saying that's why they wear willies to put their sheep's back legs in. Fuzzy typed that in wrong. He put ex-hamster.
He's all coming out like you nice guys.
Mate. Yeah. So people hanging around. I will be doing the West Ham review and the watching along as well at the same time to watch the West Ham game. So that should be very good. Fuzzy, what you got coming up yourself, mate?
A feature on X Hamster. Got the. I'll do the match review stuff tomorrow, probably earlier on in the day, and then a quick turnaround time. I think because it's FA Cup weekend action, so we'll have the preview for the Fulham game.
Fulham.
And then I believe because it's a massively long break until so and so. I don't know whether we would have the Europa League in between that time. Not sure, but we do have Real Sociedad as the first stage of the knockout, so that's us gone. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Thank you very much, sir. So yes,
I started said sausage, Dad. Then I was like, what?
Sausage Dad.
Well, close enough.
Richard saying ants tractor is Somerset and sheep is Wells. Did anybody do geography at school in here?
True, that's fact. Whatever.
No, all the people around Anthony's area are all just weird conspiracists that like to make sure their town wins the best town of the year awards, and some crazy police officers as well that keep running around and killing people because they wear these weird like overcloaks and stuff. It's a bit weird, and there's a weird obsession with cornettos down there as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, true. Are you Fuzzy? Are you going to do a show with the leading up to the Man United and Arsenal game?
Probably can do.
Yeah. Well, no, I was saying if you want me to jump on, maybe I don't know. Is a Friday any good?
Yeah.
Is it a game Sunday to do a jump on Friday or something like that?
Yeah, could do the Friday.
Yeah.
And obviously, yes, just remember it is Pancake Day next week. Get your pancakes out. For you Arsenal fans, you can supply all the lemons possible.
Fuck, I tell you what, there's only one tosser at our club, and that's Mikel Arteta. That's the.
Richard saying, good night, Tony and Fuzz, and don't forget my birthday card. I'll kick you in the bollocks. And on that note, we are going to say good night. Anthony, are you going to be on the Football Alliance tomorrow?
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
I'm not going to be on there. I don't know. I've already said to those lot that obviously what I said earlier in the show, in all fairness, about obviously taking a tiny little break from YouTube, but is possible. I don't know. I seem to be going on lots of shows. It's just basically all it is, Tone. it's like going on 4 or 5 shows a week. And in all fairness, I'm not being funny. I have got family. Do you know what I mean? And
Yeah,
it's
of course,
trying to.
of course.
Do you know what I mean? So I'm gonna have to balance it and try and
Yeah, I
not
get that.
do so much and that sort of thing.
Richard's saying, not sticking up for my brother, but he don't live in Bristol. He's a South Gloucestershire wanker. Nice. Leon, thanks for coming, staying with us as well. Right, lads, good show. Come on, you irons. Absolutely, mate. Come on, you irons.
Come on, you
And
idiots.
Pepsi saying, Anthony going to be in the Elimination Chamber Saturday night.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've got to fight CM Punk. You know, it's me, CM Punk.
Your 5 knuckle shuffles like this.
Yeah, that asshole that does his crime. Yeah.
Hey,
the
Netflix,
folks-
censor this.
Yeah. You can't see me. Oh, hang on. He's just got. I've just brought it over the screen. Yeah, wiping it off now.
Wow. Anyway, guys, we are going to say goodnight. Thanks for hanging around with us and that, and enjoy the rest of your evening. And we shall see you soon. Take care for now, and we are out. Good night.
Well, good night.
Goodbye.
Fuzzy, you're a wanker.
Anthony, Arsenal are down and gay.